I apologize, everybody, because my mic is sounding terrible right now, and I apologize because I just woke up. But I cannot wait to talk to you guys about the round of 16 of the World Cup. So in the round of 16, we had some great matches, some great upsets, some incredible football being played. So let's go over everything that happened in the round of 16. First, we have Morocco beating Canada 3-0. Morocco bested Canada, and Morocco proved themselves to be a top 10 team. And, they definitely deserve their spot in the quarterfinals for how they played in this game against Canada. They absolutely dominated. And Canada, I really expected more out of you, even if it's Morocco or even like freaking France. Like, I expected more out of you. I expect a goal out of you. Canada was a bit disappointing. And this was a sad way to close out the World Cup. But Morocco moves on. France beat Paraguay 1-0. Eliminating one of my favorite teams, Paraguay, one of the dark horses in the tournament, as they've made it this far, as they took down Germany, a fan favorite to win, and they should already be giving themselves quite credit. And the argument is, kind of wish Germany would have won, because then it would be Germany-France, and that'd be a pretty darn good game. But for Paraguay to say we lost our friends 1-0, that's a flex enough, because you didn't get blown out, you didn't get destroyed, you got beaten 1-0 by the best team in the World Cup. Like, congrats. Like, celebrate. Brazil versus Norway. Norway won. Norway is making history in this World Cup, a World Cup that they did not think they were going to do this well in. They have dominated and taken down Brazil. That is a big achievement. Congratulations, Norway, as you have done it. You have conquered another team. You've conquered Brazil. And Neymar has officially retired. And that is the sad part. This was Neymar's last ever World Cup. This was Neymar's last ever soccer game, and he lost to Norway. But let's just talk about the good stuff. Erling Haaland is an absolute beast, and he is incredible. And whoever they face next should be worried and should not take this as an easy one. England beat Mexico, but they did get red cards, so they are going to have a suspension going into the round, or going to the quarterfinals. They beat Mexico 3-2. They beat a very good Mexico team in an absolute thriller. And happy for England, but I also did want Mexico to win. Mexico has been one of the favorite teams to watch because they've just been so entertaining and they've just been so good. But besides that, Mexico, great team. England, great team. A battle of two greats, and England took it 3-2. Congrats, you guys are moving on to the quarterfinals to play Norway, and that's going to be my most anticipated match of the quarterfinals. Morocco versus France. Probably France is going to win. That's my most anticipated game of the quarterfinals. The other round of 16 game, Portugal versus Spain. Spain beats Portugal 1-0, and this continues Spain's historic. They haven't given up a goal in this entirety of this World Cup. That is one heck of an achievement to say that I've never given up a goal in this World Cup. So congrats to Spain for that achievement. Portugal, this is Ronaldo's last dance in its last World Cup. He's lost. The next World Cup that he would play in, he would be 45 years old, and I'm sure he will not be playing football anymore. And very sad to see Ronaldo go, one of the greats. But he never got that World Cup trophy, which is very sad. But he is great, but he never got into the GOAT slot. Because, well, the GOAT did something insane, I'll tell you in a second. Belgium took down the United States. Couldn't say I'm not surprised. The U.S. just finds a way to suck in the round of 16 every year, and I'm not surprised that the United States lost. But it was a good World Cup, but it could have been so much better. The end goal of the World Cup was to beat Belgium. That was probably the end goal. If we beat Belgium, we go home happy. And then we get embarrassed by Belgium. We go home disappointed. I think nobody should be proud to be an American right now, because the United States absolutely played horrific in that game. Mauricio Pochettino got hired for freaking what? He got hired so he could beat Belgium. They can make it to the quarterfinals. Mauricio Pochettino clearly doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he knows what he's doing, but he's not doing it right because the United States came out there so unconfident. Belgium, they came out swinging. We came out like freaking lazy bums. What do you want?
My headphones are connected to something of yours, or your headphones are connected to something.
So yeah, the U.S. lost and disappointing. And then the greatest match of the round of 16, Argentina, Egypt. Egypt came up with 2 goals. It was 2-0 into the 80th minute. Argentina fans holding their heads, thinking that we have just lost to Egypt in the round of 16. The reigning champions World Cup run is over, and their hopes of getting a back-to-back World Cup title is over. But Lionel Messi and the rest of Argentina locked in and got 3 goals in the span of 120 minutes, and they took the win. 3 goals in 20 minutes, in less than 20 minutes, 3-2 win against Egypt. Insanity. Switzerland, Colombia, one of the most boring games, went to penalties. Switzerland won 4-3. But besides that, 0-0, good contest. I was saying this one was pretty competitive, pretty even, and it was. No team was better than the other, and Switzerland took it. 4 games in the quarterfinals. We were super excited. We got France, Morocco. I'm taking France, but Morocco is going to put up a fight. I'm picking Spain because Belgium, they can score, but Spain hasn't given up a goal yet, and they played Portugal. Norway versus England. I'm taking Norway. Not because I like them more, it's just because I actually think they're going to truly win this game. And Argentina, Switzerland, this is not going to be a matchup. Argentina's going to win. So semifinals, we're going to have France versus Spain and Norway versus Argentina. The finals are set. France, Argentina. It's bound to happen again. But I do hope that we do have an upset. And maybe Norway beats Argentina. Or maybe Spain beats France. So we can have a new World Cup final. And so we don't see a repeat of last year. Even though it would be pretty cool to see Mbappe versus Messi again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like the videos, please subscribe. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.